Have you ever wondered exactly why the government created social media? You have Facebook, you have TikTok, you have WhatsApp, and you have all these.
Guys, I hope you're doing well and you're fine. I'm Bibo, and today I have this clip of a professor, and he has a strong message to all the Jamaicans and to all the people who live in Caribbean countries. If you feel like the Jamaican people have lost their way, just kindly have a look at this clip and watch it till the end, and then you come back for more discussion. And remember, if it's for the first time you're coming across my video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Kindly watch this clip and then come back for more discussion.
Medium to express your opinion, but sometimes it will backfire because they created it to know what's going on. It's the all-seeing eye and the all-knowing government. But you know what? I think it's great to have these type of forum where we can speak freely and express our approval or displeasure of anything. To me, to have constructive dialogue about the direction of our country. The fact that we disagree does not mean that you or I is giving out misinformation or disinformation or libel or slander. It doesn't mean that, because the courts were created to litigate slander or libel. And as I said before, the defense to slander or libel is truth. You know, it's somewhere along the line, we have, as Jamaicans, have lost our way. Because it's obvious the PNP or the GLP can fix the problem. And consequently, they become a part of our problem. Remember, our elected officials are placed in power by the people to serve the people and not foreign interest. Who are they serving? I look at them taking our tax dollars to build proper roads for foreigners and tourists on the North Coast, Montego Bay, Negril, Oche. Yet the inner city where regular Jamaica lives, and in each community, sometimes you have some pothole bigger than the car. Why is it you're using our tax dollars to create a sense of security for the tourists? What about the security for the Jamaicans? And I'm talking about JLP and PNP. They also use our tax dollars, you know, to buy uniforms and guns and batons for the policemen. But the policeman believes that the government is their employers. No, sir, no, ma'am. Your employer is the people. The politicians are using the police for their protection. And by right, they do need protection from some people who dislike what they might say or what they might do. But we, the people, also need protection from the police. Have you ever seen a policeman beating up and manhandling a politician and killing people willy-nilly? No, they're protecting them. So it's like the police is a private security force for the politicians, even though they're being paid by the people. Now, some of the comments in my post are saying that the US just passed a bill about misinformation on social media. So because the US passed the bill, we should follow suit? Are we not an independent country? Can we not think independently? We can't think independently on our own? Why is it always do as I say? And why do we still have this yes, massa mentality? Why? This is what I don't get. Where is Jamaica now compared to where Jamaica was? Do you know that Jamaica was one of the first countries to sanction apartheid South Africa? Now we can't even talk about atrocities. You're labeled. Why is that? When the US government and other governments, Western governments, Asian government, were spreading misinformation in the mainstream media about the COVID vaccine and its efficacy, saying, if you take the vaccine, you would not get COVID. Was that misinformation? When the Prime Minister said the vaccine was from God, was that misinformation? When the Prime Minister said that we can sleep in our houses with our doors and windows open, was that misinformation? When Mr. Tufton said, once you take the vaccine, you'll get water, running water, was that misinformation? Why is it when somebody speaks the truth, they want to create a false narrative to destroy you and lock you away? And I'll be the first to admit, I am not perfect, not even close. However, I know when I'm wrong and when to apologize. Politicians are not perfect, and I don't expect them to be perfect. But sometimes they need to acknowledge where they go wrong and take responsibility. Be accountable. We're not put you in a position in politics to be in charge and take over and just rule as you wish. You're put there to serve the people. Jamaicans, let us be the people that we once were. A beacon to the world, not only in track and field. We need to show justice to everybody. Marcus Garvey told the truth. Bob Marley told the truth. And why is it it's always our own people that betray us? Why is that? And it's because of greed. Why can't we just speak the truth and move on? Why do we have to act crazy? And if this person don't agree with you, he's this or he's that. Why can't we just speak the truth and do what's best for our country? My fellow Jamaicans, in order to get over our fears, I said our fears, we have to consider ourselves already dead. Because fear alone will kill you.
Guys, I hope you have watched the full clip of Professor, and he's really talking about the police of Jamaica, how they're harassing the local people, they're beating them, and even they're killing some of the local people, forgetting that they were employed to protect these people. They are just focusing on politician, protecting the politician, forgetting that the local people, they are the ones they should protect. And that's why I have come with this clip whereby some of the United States officials have come out and they have said they have never seen any Jamaican politician being arrested, interrogated, or even jailed for doing a bad thing. That's why in Jamaica there's a lot of corruption. And a lot of people are really talking about this clip. Just kindly have a look and then come back for more discussion.
Director of Public Prosecution has never shown or even give the...
US is very, very strong on how much information they give you. Jamaican government reacted to it. It took us a long time to get it to the get it formulated on that, what you call the CMAA. Right. It's been there now 9 weeks.
When Anja Holness come and tell us, say, for this a law, it's unconstitutional, like how him sabotage the local government election. It's unconstitutional. That should have been, him should have got prison. But they say, you the people, them don't know the law, or they never read the constitutional law yet. Not even police can stop and search a car. It's unconstitutional because the constitution tells that everybody got a right to drive and to go about their business.
That is true. That me know.
And police did not make to abuse. Police make to serve and protect. So you know, police should have got a prison already over the years, but to the people, even the police them don't know them law.
Wagwan TikTok. Good morning, die-hearted people of Jamaica who are die-hearted to Jamaica and only Jamaica and not to a government official or party. Good morning, Mr. Sir. What are you saying? You already extended her tenure so that she could stay there until 65. No, you guys want her to stay there until 70. We don't really take Jamaican people for idiot. In light of all these investigation that is going on into corrupt political officials who don't want the DPP to stay there. And just like what you say, this DPP has never, Jamaica has never seen her investigate political officials and seen them go to prison. We have never seen it. Why would we want her there? You have increased public sector workers' salary, these sensitive people's salary, and the story behind it is that so that you can encourage intelligent minds to come to the front of the room so that they can be employed. We tired her, take her out there. That's why the PNP is opposing. Jamaica is also opposing. They're not opposing just for the sake of opposing. She has ridden her season, the storm done, and a time for she move on. Jamaica need to move on from her too. There are other qualified minds here who can do the job. Miss Paula Llewellyn, it's time to write up a resignation letter. Your time expire. Stop trying to extend. As far as I'm concerned, that DPP's office is full of conflict of interest. We have had investigations into so many political officials, and we've never seen any of them go to jail. And it causes us to think in our mind, I wonder, is this woman, is the House of Prosecution so deeply entrenched with government that we can't see no political officials go to prison no matter what kind of charges are put against them? There is never sufficient evidence. There is never sufficient this Jamaica top here about the case, all that. We don't want that anymore. We don't have stricter laws for the common man. But no strict laws for politicians and people in high places who are fraud in the country. Them will go to prison. If them go to prison for house arrest of them yard, or maybe them go to prison for 1 3 years, or we don't hear about the story, them no go to prison at all. We've never seen any political official who is being investigated and charged go to prison. If I am wrong, please correct me.
Why is it that, all around me there is electricity and the 10 or so homes on my street are without? JPS sustained significant damage to their backbone transmission infrastructure. We call them the high tension wires that traverse the country going over the hills and mountains, and those broke. And so they had to repair those first, and then they would then be able to address the distribution lines. Now, not every community, even where they're adjoined, gets power from the same substation. And so one substation that serves the adjoining community may not yet be returned, while another, which is beside it, is. And so that explains sometimes. And then when you go even granular, as they mentioned, sometimes it is a transformer. Sometimes it is a circuit. A circuit may be bad in one area, which would then cause a few homes not to get. And so over time, as they go through, they will refine the system. So I ask for the patience of those, and those who have been waiting patiently, please be assured that we are moving as quickly as possible.
Andrew Holness, you need to resign.
I know the look of van where them have where go round and announce all of them something. It's today Desmond Mackenzie are going Andrew Holness for talk, so people for come out and come support the team. But just I scroll through my TikTok, I'm see live with them, and me I look, oh God, all the place, your Prime Minister, all the place empty, so oh my God, it's a disgrace. Wanna resign and done. All the people them where they are the one them were done like wanna resign. Wanna not go on with nothing. It's a shame. Prime Minister, where the crowd they were go with you, where the people they have no followers. The look ticky them we come from the small part, like over land they so where they them and tone. God bless. It's a handful, you can't count them. Nobody know the video. Resign. Step down. Step down. It's a shame. Missy growing up and PMP a kid nothing. Me say the place cock till they can't cock no more. What the people them they fear? All of the dunce them they there with you. The one them where follow behind your dunce, cause you dunce and them a dunce. You don't want them further nothing in a life. And of them a follow behind you. You look like you hold them one year. But keep them, you and them dunce alike.
That them the time that they say they hug them. You understand, so? No more of it. Polling station a go black next year. PNP and Labour right, it a go black for no. Cause rubbish and a full time now. And me don't talk. We are no donkey. We are human being. When a 4 foot we have a 2. We want a road, we tired to vote for no. We are tired of voting for nothing. We need the minister. We want, when Prime Minister name? Andrew Holness, we need you. Because you say you care for we. And we want you to have prosperity. And we don't have the prosperity in the Northeast St. Catherine. We live like a cow and dog round here.
Powell is basically saying if Andrew Holness JLP government had consulted the opposition with their intention on the matter, then this would have all been avoided because they would listen to reason. Just a simple roundtable talk would have prevented Mark Golden PNP government from embarrassing Paula Llewellyn this way in the public. Now, Bert Samuels, one of the lawyers representing Sean Storm in the high-profile Vybz Kartel case, Bert Samuels said the JLP government embarrassed themselves. So basically, both men think DPP Paula Llewellyn and the JLP government is on the wrong side of things because they are both being embarrassed by the PNP government any way you take it.
This person is asking if the Prime Minister made a request, will you agree on an extension of the DPP's tenure?
No, I would not. The Prime Minister has no authority or power to make such a request, and it would be an unlawful act to do so. And certainly on my part, it would be a violation of the Constitution to be a party to any such thing. It is totally unnecessary. There are persons.
Hope you have watched the full clip, and even the Jamaican people have come out there really crying out loud. They want change, they want prosperity, but they haven't seen anything since the PM was elected. So, and some of these officials have come out and they have just said that they have never seen any politician or any Jamaican politician being jailed, interrogated, or arrested for doing bad things. That's why in Jamaica there is a lot of corruption. That's why a lot of people are crying. There's bad roads in Jamaica. There's no job opportunities. And people are crying out. They need change because they feel like if this government can't change this thing, the PM need to resign, or the only thing that has just left is him to change the system. That's why these politicians who are being elected by these local people, they're just living a better life, a good life, whereby if it's road, yeah, they can build a road because all of them are using. But when it comes to something like hospitals, schools, or maybe to fight for the local people to have job opportunities, they ain't doing that. They're just getting some money and putting them into their pocket. That's why there is a lot of high taxation in Jamaica, but these people don't see what this tax do in the country. And a lot of people really say that Jamaica should be a country that is so rich because it has a lot of resources and a lot of tourists really love Jamaica. If you can look at statistics, in all the Caribbean country, a lot of tourists really go to visit Jamaican country because Jamaica is so beautiful. It has everything that you want to see. They have a lot of tourists who go to Jamaica, and a lot of people think that Jamaica should be so rich. So we really urge the government of Jamaica and to just hear the cry of these people. For those people who doesn't have these job opportunities, kindly provide them some jobs so that at least they can sort out their family, and they really need a good change so that at least they can see where the country is going. They really need to see what this tax they are paying, the things they do in the country. A lot of people are struggling out in Jamaica, studying, but at the end of the day, they are being qualified, they have degrees, but they prefer to go to work to US or Canada because this place really has a lot of job opportunities. That's why I know a lot of Jamaican people live in the US and in Canada. So in the country of Jamaica, the people are crying really out. They need this PM to step out because they feel like they're not being treated right. Look at the police. The police are just harassing people, they're beating them, but they can't beat the politician. They're just protecting the politician, but their work is not to protect the politician, but to protect the local people, because the local people are the one who pay tax, and this tax is what is paying this police. So their work is not to protect the politician, because politicians have a lot of money that maybe they loot due to this greedy. And you can look at not only in Jamaica, look at our country, or look at in Africa. A lot of African people are even crying out due to bad government, because they feel like this politician, all of them are just greedy. They will come to you crying out that if you elect me and I win this seat, I will do for you this thing, I will change your life, I will educate your children. But at the end, when they are being elected, they just forget all of you. They just start doing all the things, and some of them even go to an extent leaving their own country and go to countries like US, Turkey to invest in there, because they have a lot of money, and a lot of African people are suffering. Many Africans are poor. That's why we are crying out to change this system, to change this corruption thing, to change this greedy politician who just want for themselves, but don't want to work for the people who elected them. So guys, we should come together, stand together to change this bad corruption system, change this bad government, whereby this government are just corrupt. These people are putting a lot of money in their pocket when they have their own children. Look at this scenario. Look at this scenario in Africa. There's no any politician who his or her son is studying in a public school, or if a son can be sick, he can't take him to a public hospital, because they have a lot of money whereby they take them to private hospital. Even they go to an extent taking them to a broad hospital. You can see like African leaders, if their children want to be educated, they will take them to school, like to these schools that are in Dubai, US, so that they want their children to live a better life, and they forget those people who elected them. They also have children. So it's high time to change. And you have seen the PM of Jamaica came out and said that some of the people in Jamaica don't have electricity due to that hurricane burial. But we were really praying for you, and we are really sorry. Just keep your trust in God and have faith. All things will be okay. For those who lost their properties, we are really sorry. Just have some faith and all the things will be right. My Jamaican people and brothers, thank you for watching this clip. And to all the people in the world, even Africa, thank you for watching this clip. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly just subscribe, share this clip, and let me see you in the next clip.